Hey everybody. Well, today's video, something I haven't done, but I'm gonna do. Square bales. Load of round bales from last weekend. Load of round bales just come in with. Now, in order to do small farming, what I'm doing, trying to do, you don't need big equipment. 16-foot bumper pull car trailer with a wood floor. 11 4x4 rolls, tight packed, nice rolls, good hay. I mean, good tight rolls. Alright, that's 22 rolls. There's 80 some bales there. They're kind of burnt down, but feedable. That's got to come out because these got to go in there. Homemade trailer out of a camper frame. 2 totes. You can pick them up anywhere from $20 to $75 a piece. 300 gallon. 275, 300. Chickens love new hay. I don't know, they explore. 2-inch pump. You know, I'm out $150 on it. Hoses, you know, another $50. There's 200. The trailer, I think I've got a total of 300 in it. In paint, wheels, tires, the wiring, the brake box, you know, all that. This trailer I did buy new in 03. But you can pick these up for around 1,000. So, you know, you're not really in debt a whole lot. The old Davey Brown, you know, I do done some videos on. I use it to mow, rake, and to bale with. That's its job. And if I need it for something else, I use it. The mower, the property I lease, you know, I've not got a lot in that. Maybe $300 a year to get my hay. This old truck I bought in 03. I give like $3,500 for it. It is a dump, diesel. I am now replacing the cab. This old truck, diesel, 3/4 ton, $2,500 for it. When I bought it, it is rusty, but it's all there. It does run. Doing some cosmetic stuff to it. You know, we're fixing floorboards where they're rotted, putting a clutch in. Gonna have to do exhaust. Little expense. The conveyor, homemade, guy made it. Give him $100 for it. Had to go buy a motor. Another $100. Got 200 now. And all this is over time. You don't have to dive right in and buy expensive equipment, big equipment, or anything like that if you want to do horses, goats, cows. I mean, your biggest expense, or my biggest expense, is what's on that trailer right there. Now, in a year, buying hay without having field lease, all that, in the past, my biggest expense was $1,500 a year for hay. That's round bales and square bales. You can do all round, you can do all squares. Squares I lovingly call idiot blocks because there is a lot more work in it. 25 chickens, eggs getting ready to hatch. We bought over time. This is 2 different groups. Some of these are 2-year-old, some of these are a year old. The horse, guy give her to me. Free, didn't want her. He gave her to me, couldn't afford to feed her. Asked me if I wanted it, I got it. Cattle. If you watch what you're doing, really look at the market and the prices, a good herd over a year or two, you can get a decent herd and have, a few $1,000s in them and be getting your money back in just a few years if you get enough. The property is your big thing. But like me, I already had the land. The land is paying for itself. The trees I cut to make more pasture gets my lumber. I sold 7 logs today, $200. Went and got hay. Nothing out of my pocket except time, sweat, and some fuel. Wear and tear on the vehicle and trailer. This I don't include because it was a gift. Because my family got tired of me mowing everybody's yards and working myself to death and decided to make it a little easier on me. I still got to mow everybody's stuff. So yeah, the trees I cut, firewood, you can sell it. Got a splitter here. I cut my father's firewood. This is his splitter. It stays here. It don't leave because I do his firewood. He don't have to. So I got the splitter in return. The kids' cars, they're not mine. They're the kids. That's their stuff. And these 2 trees right here, you can see the other one. I don't know, I can't tell. I'm looking $500, $600, $700, $800 right there. Right here, a few $100s worth of lumber. And that's how I built that building, this one, that lot, the buildings in it, the shed, the 2 buildings out here, the barn hayloft. Getting ready to add 2 more stalls onto it this winter. Getting ready to put a actual hay shed on the hill where I've been digging out. Got videos of that. That's where the hay's going to go. Started this channel to show what I do. Just for fun. Something slammed behind me. We've had no rain, and I can't remember when. That's why I'm scared to do a second cut on my field. It's ready. I could do one. But if I cut it, is it going to look like that? The field itself. The bales, probably. I don't want to take a risk of killing my field. That's why normally I don't cut until the last of August. Second cut. So I'm going to wait. If it starts to die, gets too mature, I'll go ahead and cut it. We raise, this is the lower garden. Here's our tomatoes, beans, corn, peppers, stuff we eat. The upper garden, corn, potatoes, beets, carrots, onions, the whole 9. We put this stuff up so we don't have to go to the store all the time to get what we want to eat. We raise it ourselves. Is it cheaper? I don't know. Couldn't honestly tell you. I know feed for these is high. Gotta go get that here in a few minutes. It gets expensive over a year. Feed for the horse. The grain, supplementing with hay, supplement with grain, horse feed. Probably have $400 or $500 a year just for the horse. Cattle, we get them in here. You've got corn. I'm not remembering, I think $12 a bag. Some of it $9, some of it $8. Depends on where you go. Depends on how high quality you want. Feed meals are getting harder to find. But what I've got here, you know, I paid $30 a roll. I've got 11 here. I've got 11 on that trailer. That little old trailer, that initial cost was $1,100 when I bought it new. You can't buy them for that now. But I bought the trailer in '03, the same time I bought the ton dump. So I'm a little ahead of the game. This trailer was bought from my father-in-law. Give him $100. I done brakes, wiring, lights, wheels, tires, like I said. I put the toolbox on because I already had it. The 2 totes, I've got $50 a piece in. The pump and hoses, I've got right at $200. A way to haul water. When I don't have it here, I can go get it. A way to haul hay. A way to haul the tractor to the field. Haul the hay back from the field. The only thing I'm lacking, and that'll come in time, is a stock trailer. If you really want to farm, in all honesty, when you sit down and look at it, you can actually make a small, like I've got 30 acres, pay for itself. But you have to work for it. Yes, I don't take much time off from my job that pays my bills. But what little time I do have at evenings, which ain't, by the time I get home, I may have an hour, I may have 2 hours. Depends on how much into the dark I want to work. Winter time, even less light, so I'm doing everything by lights, not sunlight. You know, it's all on what you want to do. But you don't have to pay out massive amounts of money. A decent tractor, you know, $60,000 is not unheard of for a new one. Okay, I didn't need a new one. I needed something like that. That does everything I need right now. The little 790 John Deere that I've got, it's got a loader on it. It handles these fine. You know, I can unload those. I can move them. That tractor, I did buy new in '03 when I bought this. Altogether, the truck, the trailer, and the tractor, I had about $24,000 in '03. You try to do that today, you're going to be upwards of 40, 50 for the same stuff. But if you watch, you pay attention, you're willing to do a little work, a little fixing, you can find decent equipment. You might have to do something to it, like the Davey Brown. You can go back and see, changed all the fluids, filters, had a little bit of repair work, some leaks, lights, had to do gauges. So yeah, I put a little more money into it. But the money I put into it, I made from selling hay, selling eggs, produce, selling services such as mowing, weed eating. The logs paid for a lot, the firewood paid for a lot. Tucker's happy. He's hot, but he's happy. But the point is, you can do this. It's all what you want to do. But we've got to go get feed. So y'all have a great one. See you on the next one.